RRHA CEO is defending his decision that's causing some controversy. Some residents in Gilpin Court claim they were paid to hold up signs at a city council meeting in June, but were never told what they were supporting until they showed up.
However, the CEO is claiming that's not exactly the case. He sat down exclusively with Chantel Davis to clear things up. She joins us live now with more from that conversation. Chantel?
So I sat down with CEO Stephen Nesmith for RRHA, and I also spoke with the head of the local nonprofit he hired, and they both say residents knew exactly what they signed up for ahead of that June 9th meeting. But the two residents I spoke with tonight tell me that is not so.
Ain't nobody make them do nothing, and I feel very offended by that because nobody forced them to do anything.
The head of a local nonprofit and the CEO of RRHA defending their actions Wednesday night after questions are raised about the Housing Authority hiring Venable Community Services to pay residents to attend a city council meeting in support of the Gilpin Court transfer.
There is no conflict of interest at all when we are providing opportunities to get public housing residents educated about the redevelopment of Gilpin.
Alicia Venable is the CEO of Venable Community Services, and she partners with RRHA to help with community outreach. She tells me Mr. Nesmith asked her to round up 15 people to come to City Hall in support of the Gilpin transfer.
And I said, well, Mr. Nesmith, most likely the resident is just not going to come out and go sit at City Hall, so we might want to get them like a job incentive. And so he agreed. He said, well, what would that look like? I said, maybe a $20 gift card.
One of the residents, Sylvia Davis, says she agreed to come out to City Hall, but now she feels misled. Did you find out about going there to support the Gilpin project when they gave you the flyer or when you showed up at City Hall?
At City Hall, because I had no idea they was trying to take it from under RRHA, and then they wanted it to be like non-profit.
Were they educated on what they were going to support in the first place, or did they just have a flyer and say, hey, come out and hold this sign? Like, no. What kind of education did they have?
They were educated to say, are you in support of the redevelopment of Gilpin and using the RDC? Do you want to come out?
However, Davis sent me the flyer given to her and Venable confirming it's the exact one she created. It reads in part, RRHA wants you to show up at City Council June 9th. You will be paid for 2 hours to hold up a sign. Venable says the residents were given $20 gift cards, but Davis says that's not what she was given.
The lady gave my grandson a $20 bill at Kroger.
The move is raising a lot of ethical concerns among residents. It's important to know HUD provides funding to public housing authorities for tenant participation activities. The funds can be used to support resident council operations and activities that will improve resident quality of life, satisfaction, and positive living environment. Would that fall in line under the resident?
It would be eligible because it's getting our residents to participate in their community.
However, Charlene Riley, who lives in Gilpin Court, tells me RRHA's decision to offer the monetary incentive is alarming.
What's the difference in residents being paid to have positive remarks about Gilpin and politicians misusing campaign funds to buy votes?
Now, RRHA still intends to offer 2 community events later this summer to educate residents about the Gilpin transfer proposal. However, they say they will not offer monetary incentives this time around. I'm live in Richmond. Chantel Davis, 12 on your side.
And